Defensive player there when you see somebody like Camp Camper play the way he does. What are your thoughts from when you see him out there?
I just think he's a dog. It's just the way, the fight he has in him, just to go and try to make the plays that come to him, just it makes us want to play harder. We just see him and we feed off the energy that he creates. So that's what I love about watching him.
I know you guys have a lot of pride in your defense. You give up 38 points in first half. That's a shot. But in order to come back from that, to bounce from back, what are the keys? And you've kind of addressed that a little bit.
Yeah. So just at halftime, we knew it wasn't acceptable. We just knew we had to change something, buckle down, and really focus on us and focus on our jobs and responsibilities, and just play harder for each other. Yep.
Seems like you've made a lot of big plays when the opponent's in your red zone. Do you kind of shift into another gear on that part of the field just to ensure that they're not getting any points?
Well, it's definitely like a different mindset when you're down in the red zone. Just to, for me, it's more of a downhill mindset. That's what I think, and I just want to be able to go and do everything in my power to not let them get in, because that's the last thing I want. So, yeah.
I'm curious about Lance Bryant. What just stands out to you about him?
Lance, since I came here, he's been here, and he just always been that type of guy to go hard and make plays. In this fall camp, he really surprised me by this type of plays he was making, and that carried over into the season, obviously. And just watching him and just seeing how he's getting better and better as he goes on, just like impressive to me.
Was there like a play you can remember over the summer or during the fall where, like you said, he surprised you, like where like kind of took you back a little bit?
Just he had this one nice spin move and sack on, I think it was like 2-minute third down or something like that drill we had, and he just made that play, and I was like, wow, like I didn't know he had that in him. And then he did it like again, like the next practice, or the next couple practices, and it just like he showed consistency with it. So that was really good seeing it from him.
When was that? Like fall camp?
It was fall camp.
It was fall camp. Yeah. Cam was just saying like how he has seen him growth like from a mindset perspective. Like he said he might get like frustrated early in his career. He might have gotten like frustrated with playing time. Like now he feels like he get past it and flush it. Like have you seen kind of the same thing or?
I have seen the same thing. Just with him, I just see him like kind of the same thing. Yeah, I just see him like evolve and just get better at like the technique and the things he's doing, just to where he can go out and just play fast. Yeah.
What is he like as a person?
As a person, he's like a goofy guy. He's a funny character. Cool to hang around with. We hang out outside of football and everything, so he's a good guy to hang out with around.
What does he do that's goofy?
Just he's a jokester. Make jokes and just a positive light on the situation and everything.
Do you just like have any favorite stories or anything you can share about him that speaks to like, who he is?
Not really any specific stories right now. Can't think of.
What have you seen out of Chad Wilt going through this first loss with him? How's he kind of led you guys? I already gave a pretty good message this morning in meetings.
Yeah, just telling us how we had to put a full game together. And the first half, it wasn't us, but the second half, we knew, like, as a defense, we know how we can play. We held them to like 73 yards, and we really focused on what we can do when we all locked in together. And so he emphasized attention to detail and putting us all in the same mindset to play as one and play like that for the entirety of the game.
Yeah.
Aaron, defensively, we've kind of seen you take the next step this year, find a new gear of your kind of your own personal play, and we've heard Tom Allen say that you're playing your best football in your career. Has there been a moment where that's kind of clicked for you, or is it just kind of a growth and maturity thing as you've developed into your role?
Well, after the season last year, I didn't really play as much as I wanted to, and so from that, I just kind of had like a chip on my shoulder, like just to. Like I know what I can do, I know what I can be, and I just got to really go chase it and go show it, not just prove it to myself, but prove it to the coaching staff, and other people. So when I get out there and get that chance, opportunity, I can capitalize on it. And so that goes in the summer workouts, all the way back to winter workouts, and just relentless effort I gave in that, just because I just wanted it so bad.
And what's the biggest change been in your game this year? You've already talked about the downhill mentality or the downhill mindset, but what defensively on the field are you doing different that's allowing you to have that success this season?
I think it's like my preparation throughout the week and like attention to detail, and that just going over film study and going over, rewatching practices and learning from mistakes in practices, so I can just kind of anticipate kind of what's going to happen, so I can play fast, and not play hesitant.
What do you feel, or give me 3 things you feel like on the field you're a lot better at this year than you were last year?
I think I'm better at my run fits. Just knowing where I'm supposed to be, knowing where the D line is supposed to fit, and where I'm supposed to fit off of the other linebackers. So I feel like that's one. Also, being able to kind of anticipate what the offense is going to run based on alignments and formation, just to diagnose that, and also I guess just playing faster. I feel like because of I'm more confident in my preparation, I can just play fast and run around and get to the ball.
Give me your thoughts as a teammate. What makes Cam Jones the leader he is? What is it about him?
I think it's really just his personality, just the type of guy he is to put other people